You know, the internet could be a pretty dope place sometimes. It's like a way to see into somebody else's mind and world, but that can also be very manufactured. Because people can pick and choose whatever they would want you to see. And as time goes on and algorithm and sites keep on changing, things are going to keep on heading in that direction where everything is going to become much more manufactured. That's what I kind of want to talk about. Let's be fucking real here. Most of us put on a mask online to some extent. And there's nothing wrong with that. For example, my ass is typically very introverted. I don't really speak unless I'm spoken to. But on the other hand, some people throw on that mask and act like completely different people. And that could stem from a lot of things, such as insecurities, trying to fit in, or just trying to appease the content fucking gods. At the end of the day, we all have our own reasons, but sometimes those shifts in personality are very apparent. And those changes may not be for the best reasons. Like, for example, if somebody is just changing their whole personality just to make more money, and that's where shit becomes very sketchy. Shit, don't get me wrong now, you gotta pay them fucking bills. I don't blame you at all. Especially with this inflation going on. Calm down, Pyro. But when it gets to the point where you start saying stuff that you don't believe in just to make a quick buck or two, that's when shit starts feeling very fucking shallow. When it comes to insecurities, there's nothing wrong with that at all. People feel insecure all the time. But it can also be very apparent when people start overcompensating. And you know what I'm talking about. Like when people buy these expensive ass cars and watches just to look cool on the camera. Like it's one thing if you actually enjoy what you buy, but if you're just doing it just to fucking make yourself look better on the camera, then brother, what are you doing? Like for me personally, why would you want to try so fucking hard to impress people with this fucking fake ass version of yourself? And like, of course not everybody's gonna fucking like you for who you are or for what you think and all that shit. Like who cares? At the end of the day, why put on this fake ass mask to try to appease people that don't even fucking know you? Like even if you know the people, you shouldn't be bending backwards just to impress them either, dog. Like, it's not worth it. Like, to an extent, everybody wants, like, positive attention or, like, to be liked to some extent, right? But at what cost are you going to give yourself up just to fucking make some other people happy? And sometimes putting on that mask doesn't even come from like insecurities or clout. Sometimes it's the social media platforms themselves that can be nudging us in that direction, which kind of leads me to my next point. Cue the shitty transition. This one is much more apparent, at least for me personally. Every single little thing that we interact with online are being pulled by these puppet strings by these big ass companies. Every single post that you see and interact with is carefully selected and pushed onto your feed to keep your attention on that website as much as possible. Which is why you're here watching my dumbass right now for some reason. Thank you. All these posts that you see online have one thing in common. We're all fighting for your attention. The more attention you get means more clout, more sponsorships, and more money. And it's understandable. Everybody wants their bills paid. Shit, you think I want to be getting yelled at for the rest of my life by these fucking Karens at this stupid ass retail job that I have right now? Fuck no. Shit, in this economy, we gotta do whatever we can just to stay afloat while we try to work towards something better, you know? But unfortunately, that's where people start to lose themselves and start taking shit way too far for content. Like, some people will actually go out to public and start fucking around with these people that really are just going about their fucking day. Like, you know damn well that retail worker ain't getting paid enough as it is. Now they gotta deal with this dumbass waving their phone in their face, you know? Then there's the other side of the spectrum, where people make this content where it's very manufactured and planned. Like, every single aspect of that video is meticulously made to grab your attention and try to optimize whatever the fuck they're trying to maximize. Like, there's nothing wrong at all at making a good quality video or having a super fucking high standard for yourself. But when it gets to the point where every single little thing and detail starts to feel very planned and fake, it just kind of loses that touch, you know? Like, to an extent, we all kind of control with what comes up on our feeds, right? But it looks like this content does get pushed out a little bit more than others. Anyways, let me just get into why I think authenticity is important, because I think with how shit is going right now, I think it's very important to showcase that. In our current world where the most important thing is our time and attention, I think it's very, very important to remain true to ourselves as much as we can. Because at the end of the day, we're not robots. And in a time where robots and AI are getting more advanced and are on the rise, it's much more apparent that the human aspect of things that we interact with should remain intact. Especially when many things online are either being curated, calculated, or capitalized at our expense. It's just really nice to see somebody being themselves, you know, just showing their traits and their flaws. Sometimes we just get so used to these polished ass content and algorithm bait that when you see somebody being more authentic, it just feels nice and refreshing. Obviously, there's downsides to that too, because some people just fucking suck. Either the creator's a dick, or just the people that support the creator are just assholes and get way too attached to the person themselves. Parasocial relationships are a whole different story, but that's a combo for another day. Humans can be flawed, no doubt. None of us are perfect, and we will never be. And honestly, that's completely fine. There's no such thing as perfect. Except Rhea Ripley. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna keep that in. But yeah, there's no such thing as a perfect person. All we can really do is just be a better person than who we were yesterday. Just learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward. But yeah, that's mostly what I wanted to talk about. Let me know what you think. One thing is for sure though, we should start using our time a little bit more effectively to benefit ourselves instead of becoming another revenue number for these big ass social media companies. I also do kind of want to apologize for not really posting for the last couple weeks. I know I shouldn't really feel forced to post, I guess, but I've been kind of lagging it. I had a really interesting experience within the last couple weeks, so I've been trying to process that, and yeah, that's been mostly holding me back, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm gonna try to keep these uploads rolling again. I'm gonna see if I could do like gaming news possibly, but we'll see what's up. We'll figure that out as the time goes. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around and all that good stuff. Hope everyone has a wonderful ass day. Take care of yourselves, and see you next time. Bye bye.